Check, check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, welcome everyone. Happy midweek Wednesday. Hope you're all doing well. It's Wednesday night live stream and more fun here on Aussie Nomads. Yeah, a little bit of technical issue there before we started. I don't know what happened, but it did it to me earlier when I was doing something with my recording, and I started the recording, it worked out fine, then I did something else in OBS and it just completely froze up. So don't know what the story was. I know it's something to do with running the vertical stream as well, because it's the plugin for that. So I might have to check if there's an update for that plugin or what it is. I'm sure there's something going on, but we should be live. I can see concurrent viewers. I can see people talking and chat and everything like that. Got the vertical stream going as well, which is exciting, getting that working again, and we're into some work. So what I'm going to do, I am going to jump up in here. I took the liberty of loading a trailer because I know we're going to have a bit more bale work to do. So turn that down for me a little bit. I'm going to have a little bit more bale work to do today because we've got all of the... We also don't have a HUD. Why is that hiding? There we go. Because we are going to have all of those bales, that Trac bale. So I figured we might as well just do this. And yeah, what am I saying? I got it loaded before the stream, so it was all ready to go. So we can not get caught up doing that. But welcome along. Nice to see you all, Mrs. Professor. Good to see you, Ollie. I know you were in here a little bit earlier. Welcome along. Chinook, good to see you, buddy. Scott, welcome along as well. Christopher, hello to you. Amon, good morning, mate. Yos, good to see you, mate. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while since you've been on a Wednesday stream because you've been working from the office a little bit more, haven't you? So good to see you, my friend. Ismo, g'day, g'day, and Ben is here as well. I thought you were late. G'day, buddy. Welcome along. Nice to have you on a stream on a Wednesday as well. Hope you're all good. TJ, welcome along, mate. Pleasure. Brock, how are you? What do you mean fields of gold? Well, we'll get to it, but we've got some golden wheat fields. Looks nice and golden, and hopefully they're going to turn into gold, at least earn us some money. That's the plan anyhow. Or it's just clickbait and hopefully you clicked on it because you were coming to see some mining. Who knows? We'll try and think. We've got Oscar, my YouTube, Victor, both tuning in on the vertical stream. Welcome along, you guys. Good to see you. Alright, so we're just going to go down and get these ones sold. And then we'll be back and into some harvesting. We've got lime spreading to do. We've got some planting to do. Got some straw to bale. So it really is going to be a pretty busy little episode. Have I heard anything about 82 Studio? Do you know if he's coming back soon to YouTube? No idea, Victor. I'm sorry. I know someone mentioned it to DJ the other day. I know he's got a lot going on with work and those kind of things, and like a lot of us, farmerism is just a hobby, so you kind of do what you can, right? But first and foremost, you're going to make sure your family's fed and all your bills are paid. 2 streams. G'day, Oscar. Yes, you found the vertical one, the wide format one. Yeah, trying to encourage the YouTube algorithm to push the content a bit further and wider, and sort of pick up some people who might sort of traditionally watch shorts and those kind of things on their phones. So hopefully introduce them to the channel and they get hooked and stay here for the long run. G'day, Woody. Good morning to you, mate. Welcome along. DK's here. Oh, that was dangerous. Stop reading chat on that bridge. It's going to catch me out one day. It is going to catch me out. Good to see you though, DK. Hope you're all good. Special freebie of 25. Not yet, Mrs. Professor. Hopefully one day. Hey, less than 2 months to go. More fact sheets, no doubt, this week. Be interesting to see if there's any blog posts. What else we might find out about. Tokyo Game Show's just around the corner, so we are going to see the well, get the actual reveal. So I'm assuming, I'm gonna guess there's going to be a bit of a gameplay trailer or something next week for Tokyo Game Show, showing off the new map. Maybe a new feature, I don't know. They normally try and drop a new feature, don't they, when they do a bit of a map preview, like the animals and weather. I mean, they weren't particularly for Riverbend Springs, but they were all done on Riverbend Springs, so let's just wait and see. Exciting times. I think the anticipation is starting to ramp up from a lot of people. which is also evident by more and more people starting to pre-order, which is exciting. Thank you everyone who has used my partner code Argsy Gaming when you're pre-ordering. Very much appreciated. Where's the John Deere hat? It's over there. I've got a brand actually. You might not have seen it on the stream. Can I find it? Need a better way, but they did give me a nice brand hat. It's pretty cool. It's actually quite a comfy one. So, oops. So I wasn't completely empty-handed. A couple of those. It's good, but yeah, I haven't even used. Mrs. Argsy got to use it before I did Ollie, which is even rougher. I was away pretty much all weekend with kids' football, so she got out and mowed the lawns on Sunday. Gave them a bit of a haircut, a bit of a trim. They were getting pretty long, so I'll probably go around them again this weekend if the weather plays the party, and give them another little trim. Just try and slowly tame them back down into some sort of neatness, tidiness, because they had got very unkept. Should say afternoon for most of you. Evening for some of us. Woody. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Just popping in to give a view and a like. Sorry to busy. Oh, good, Heath. Thanks for popping in and saying hello and dropping a thumbs up. Much appreciated. YouTube algorithm will love you for it. I've got the same hat. Nice, Oscar. I actually saw someone else wearing one somewhere recently too. Share, good evening or good morning to you. How you doing? Nice to have you here. Robert, g'day as well. Nice to see you as well. Is the old one off to Macaulay's? Nah, so I actually I didn't sell it. I gave it to the guy who looked at it for me, who then told me it was going to cost $1,500 to repair, but he'd spent some time on, you know, opening it up and figuring out what needed to be done. So I said to him, well, what do I... Oops, I didn't want to do that. There we go. I wanted them to drop down so I could sell them. Right, there we go. We've got some money now. The main reason I wanted some money is so we can hire some workers and not run out like we did last week. So yeah, no, I just said, if it's worth something to you for parts or, you know, spare tyres or whatever, we'll call it even. And he actually said, let's call it even. So, didn't have to dispose of it, which is nice. You're playing on Australian maps right now. Nice one, Oscar. Very nice. Daniel, can you use my code on Steam? Unfortunately not, no. So it only allows... It's only through the Giant store, which really sucks. I did have... Technically, this is the hard thing. So for FS22, and technically still I have an affiliate code through Games Planet where you can buy Steam codes, which I used that in when 22 came out. But at the time I was just a regular Giants partner and not a bronze partner or anything like that, and kind of the allure and the attraction of trying to become a silver partner wasn't really there at the time, so I wasn't too worried about it. But I'd really like to become a silver partner, but it is the only downside is you can't use Steam keys. It's just a shame like Giants don't sell Steam keys through their store. That'd be kind of cool. Don't know why they can't. I mean, you know, places like Games Planet and that can, so I think that would have been a real, I don't know, real boon for us if they could have. But I guess that means if it goes through Steam, Steam take a cut of it and they only get the wholesale value of it, not the retail value. But hey, it is what it is. G'day Hyper, how you doing? Just get it from Giants and use the code in Steam. See, can you do that, DK? I don't know if you can do that with the game. I know you can do it with oh yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question. Can you buy a Giants code and use it in Steam? Are they one and the same? Are they transferable? Is he private or what's his business called? The Mower Dude? It was Central Mowers on Tremaine Ave. Robert is who I was dealing with. Right, now we're going to need this trailer, so we can park it up in front of here. Go on hook. Now the other thing I need to figure out is what we're going to do with this grain, because I've actually got nowhere to store it at the moment. Oh good mate. Just use your gift cards. Don't worry. As much as it would be great if you could. You know, I understand the practicalities of it all, so thanks for thinking of me. Is there any advantages from buying from Steam or Giants as a draw to go? So the two main advantages for Steam that I've seen so far, Woody, is cloud saves. So I know some people play on both a PC and a laptop, so you can get your saves transferred across between the two. The only other perk, we're going to go all the way down the other end of the field to carry on course play here. Actually, while we're doing it, let's give these corners a little tidy up while we're in here. The other advantage is the automatic updates that Steam do. I mean, Giants will automatically update, like it checks for updates every time you start it up, so it will do it. But not quite as efficiently as Steam does. But that might improve, and that might be something they're changing. I know they've talked about having some better server hosting and that kind of thing. So there was an interesting stat I read. Project Motor Racing put out a blog post on their website about their partnership with Giants, and just sort of further updated. And they were talking about how important the community is, and how how Giants have done such a good job with making the game Farming Simulator moddable, and that's something they want in their racing game. And Giants talked about how important their community is, and having their partners and affiliates and all of those kind of things. But they said they have had 1.8 billion mod downloads through the mod hub, which equates to something like 18 mods a second being downloaded from the mod hub per second. So there we go, someone just 36. I can't even keep up with the maths. 54, 72. I can't keep up. 100. Like, when you think about it in that sense, you can kind of understand why their servers take such a pounding, get punished. Alright, hopefully that's going to carry on from there. That's some pretty interesting numbers. Hello from Sunny Creek, Bosun, you big sky, you. How are you? We've had a pretty average last few days, actually. Last couple of weeks, or even August, since the beginning of August, it's been pretty average. But it's definitely improved. Welcome along, everyone. Nice to have you all in here. 40 plus people watching already. Thank you. That's awesome. Nice to see you all. Rob did your real mail. Ah, nice. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Nice guy. Put it on the shed floor. I could do Y. That's a good idea. In fact, that's what we talked about. I was going to put it on the shed floor in the big shed, wasn't I? I've got a Lego Massey Ferguson to build. Where did you find that, Share? I am jealous. We're going to start building the plough, because if you didn't catch me last week, and I know some of you didn't, we finished the tractor. Look at this. It's done. The old Xerion's complete. Looks pretty cool. Pretty happy with how it's all turned out, to be honest. So we've just got the plough to finish, and I've got all the bits and pieces here. Mrs. Argsy's away today for the next couple of nights. She's up in Auckland for work. So it was a bit of a rush before the stream tonight, so having that little crash didn't help either. That's right. Yeah, 18 mods a second, that's a lot, isn't it? You've currently got a new PC being built by a PC expert in America, so you may get less disconnects. The heck, Ben? So you went from playing on PlayStation 12 months ago. Weren't you on PlayStation? Now you're on PC, and now you're getting a new PC. That's awesome. Nice. Nice one. I tried to play on Aussie No Man's Land, but the game kept freezing, then not responding, so I think my laptop can't run it. Yeah, try as Y said, try it with no mods installed, Snags. Give that a go and see if that helps. Mods should be banned, I know. Get rid of them all. Funny. Cardiff at the John Lewis store. Interesting, share. Nice one. G'day Michael, how you doing? Jared, good evening as well. Nice to see you guys here. Mark Haythornthwaite tuning in as well. G'day Mark. Welcome along. Possibly for adaptation to your anywhere bale storage mod so it could take loose products. How would it output them though? I don't know how that would work. Why? That's kind of what the these oh, not that one. That's kind of what these silos I was building were for. Here we go, bulk bunkers. Maybe I could put one of those down and store it in that. That's what I was building them for. What do you reckon? Should we give that a try? That sounds like a good idea. I completely forgot I had those. Put them down in one of the sheds. Oh, this is the bulk bunker, so we've got the ones. This is just a bunker for tipping bulk stock and product into. But it's basically modelled off those ones there. But I could always put it up in there and use that. We'll see. We'll give it some thought. We must be getting close to full. Anyhow, let's leave this dude doing his work. He's 89% full. Right, we need to get over to now. We've got our spreader somewhere. Here it is. Now, for whatever reason, I'm trying to remember, I think I was manually driving this last time, wasn't I? I think I might be forced to manually drive this just to finish this last little section and then maybe put it on some courseplay just to do a couple of headlands. See how that all goes. Let's see, let's just try and do a quick GPS course and get this bit finished off. You love it, Ben. Nice. Yos and Mark, I like that. Mark, Yos. It's very very formal greeting, isn't it? It's what you greet when you see someone you kind of acknowledge but you don't really like. And Ben, Mr. Swing King. Sink King, isn't it? You can watch the stream, Heath. They were messing with you. Nice one. Well, I'm pleased you can watch it. Good to have you here. You can see your family saw sense. You get the whole family sitting down and watching it if you like. Give them all a shout out. Been building the Lego Sydney Harbour Bridge. Nice, Rob. Nice one. I need to get back into some architecture. I've just got such a list of stuff I want to build. It's just never ending. Never actually ending. It's the last one, share. So is it? I'm going to ask you a question now. Oh, yeah. Can I reach it? Yes, I can. Was it this one? That didn't change. Why is that not gone and changed? It did change. That one there. Is it that tractor? It's the only red one I've got that looks a bit like a Massey. That's Lego. Trying out Spring Creek, big map, long straight roads, good for finding out top speeds on a few cars. Yeah, just don't try and turn in them. You will find you're not going to turn very well. Oscar, do I play multiplayer that much anymore or play with like Farm Sim Guy and stuff like that? I still do my video with the Farm Sim Guy once a week. So we have our Ahali Farm series at the moment. And I try and do a multiplayer stream every Sunday morning. So jump on one of the multiplayer servers and play with the gang that way. It's very appropriate for you. Already used the link to buy, now I want the collectors. Nice one, Chris, thank you very much. Now, for those who wanted the collector's edition, I had a look the other day. I could get it delivered via Amazon US. I could order it and get it delivered to New Zealand. And I don't think there was any, charge, like it was free shipping. So if you do want the collector's edition, check that out. Is that, no, that's not the 1455. 1455 is big, TJ. Much bigger than that tractor. That's just a little pipsqueak. That's a proper Lego one. No, the 1455's over by the TV. You couldn't in Australia and New South Wales, is that right? I wonder if it's because we don't actually technically have Amazon in New Zealand. We use the Australian Amazon. I wonder if that's why we could do it. I don't know. Where's the ute from? I picked that up from Aussie Modding Co-op or something like that. Oscar? Can't remember exactly where it came from, to be perfectly honest. Alright, come on, let's get this finished. So the next job, so we get this finished, then we're going to seed in here. And then we are going to be focusing on baling and harvesting over there, I think. You get all your stuff off the Patreon. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is Yoss going to Llama? I don't know. Yoss, are you going to Llama? There's a few tentative plans being worked for that at the moment. I mean, it wouldn't be Llama without Yoss there, would it? Last time you tried ordering stuff from Amazon, it took 2 months to get into Australia. I've had good success with Amazon. In New Zealand, at least. You go, I am going to Llama. Right. Your cat insurance paid out. Yay! That's exciting. What's up, Bender? How are you, mate? Good to see you. Right, that should leave me, if I don't go and put this on courseplay, for 2 headland passes. We've just got to change. Oh, I've got those bits down there. Right, what I'm going to do. Let's try this. So, clear that course, create a course. We're going to do, let's do 3 just to make sure. Start work on our center. 1 tool, 12 meters wide. Generate our course. And then I can go and find where it will start the headlands off this. It's going to finish here, then it must be going to start. So this is going to be the fun part. Trying to figure out where this will go to do the headlands. So it's, I'd say if it's come from there, yeah, I reckon. If we start, because I'm not too worried about the 3rd pass covering it properly, but I reckon if we start right here on that one, should be good to go. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now there's been, and I haven't downloaded the updated version of Courseplay, but there has been a huge upgrade to it. You can do, like, you could actually, instead of doing a kind of field like this, instead of doing up and down on the longest edge, you can actually get it to follow this edge, so it always curved. So if you had a round field that was a pivot irrigator in the middle, you can actually go round and round and round and round and round, which you probably could have done with the spiral and lots of headlands, but they've done that. They've added in headland islands, so for a big section like this, you can actually do, say, 2 or 3 passes around there as headlands, depending on what you're doing. There's some pretty cool stuff in there. Right, looks like our combine is sitting there waiting to be emptied. Yes, it is. Right, let's be a little bit more. No, where's the truck? Here it is. Shouldn't do this, but we're going to take the truck down and fill up that way. That's word on the street, Ben. Bender sold up and moved out. He'd had enough of the UK. Just too slow for you. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Alright, sheep are all happy. We've got a lot of wool sitting up there we need to load. We actually need to get a forklift and do some pallet work and that sort of thing, but and stupid fingers, what, selling a silo. But unfortunate, wasn't it? You looked at the Courseplay update, you're on the fence about it. Interesting. How are you anyhow, Scott? Alright. Right. Did that. Come on. Let's get closer. Well, it's going to be full again. There we go. A little unorthodox, but it'll work, right? Psyched for 25. I am pretty looking forward to it as well. Not too much longer to wait. Do you know what I should actually have a look at? Is how good the price for wheat is would actually be selling us. A little unwell at the moment. I'm sorry to hear that, Scott. It's no good. Not much fun. Right. So let us formulate a plan for this. Is our lime spreader coming around? So let's have a look. I wonder if I can dump it in here. This is the shed I was thinking about. It's got the concrete sides and everything like that. I know it's got the workshop trigger in here, but we could back into this back corner. Might work out alright, right? Textures on this are a bit Yankee, but we'll live. No fun at all, that's for sure. First week is great, then it's usually a wait for the mods. Yeah, look, I'll be interesting to see how mods play out this time around. I know obviously there's going to be a big push for mods. But I just wonder whether we might see a little bit of a smoother transition. Not sure yet, we'll just have to wait and see. US 70, you might be able to get that, the Collector's Edition. Worth checking out. Is this series being run till the release of 25? Probably Ollie. We've done 25 streams on it. It's fair flying by. It really has. VS Games over on the vertical stream, what are the most important functions that I should bind to your wheel in Farming Simulator? That is entirely personal preference. What I might have as important features to bind might be entirely different to what yours are, so I did not do a very good job of backing that right into the back, did I? Now we're going to hit the roof. Stop tipping that there. There's some pretty good suspension on these. Look at the way those axles are moving independently. It's pretty good. Betcha. Does that all come out the side? Oh no, it's actually stayed in there. That's impressive. Alright, there we go. That's that all taken care of. Now, one of the other plans I had was to figure out what's up in... What have we still got sitting in this? It's got canola in it. Now, I wonder... So our bins are... We've got rye in that one, chickpeas in that one, and this has got sorghum in it. Okay. One of my other plans was, so I wonder, can we put the rest of the... Oops. Bump that. Was the pigs. I want to start building some Lego. So we could actually give them... So I reckon if I give the pigs the rest of the canola, that'll get them the base food, I think. Or is that the grain? Either or. Let's go and grab that. Go and give the rest of that to the pigs. Because then what I want to do is I want to set the field bin up next to the chickens. Put some wheat in the field bin, which means I need this kind of trailer to be able to do that. And then I want to be able to just sort of have that sitting there with a full load of wheat to be my kind of overload auger. Or bin for keeping everything fed. Sup, Joe? How are you, mate? Tuning in on the vertical stream, eh? Should find your way over to the main wide angle big screen stream. Unless you're on your phone, and then you're in exactly the right spot. Good to see that, mate. Thanks for stopping in. I have a Pocono whiskey tonight, Ollie. Just about empty that bottle though. So, out of the way, bacon. Never had them squeal at me when I've honked the horn like that before. Alright. See if we can get this done. Strody, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. $13.50 delivered. Right. US. Oh, I'm a long way away. I think I can probably lower that down. Can you accidentally hit the pigs? I can deliberately hit the pigs, but it doesn't do anything. There we go. Alright, let's get that emptied out. I can't wait to see what models do with the ground deformation. It'll be interesting. It will be interesting to see what they do. Hey Bo, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Tractor looks like an ant in that shed, it does, doesn't it? How you doing, Strody? Good to have you here. You're still watching the wide angle stream on your phone. Instant look. Oh, I'm sorry. Tried to run you over and you've gone down and had a lay down and sort of all traumatized down here. Or was it the fact I called you bacon? Eh? Does anyone get the feeling that it just wants to get up and headbutt me? Get out of here, leave me alone. Just imagine that's what it's trying to say. Right. Ah, stupid tree. Alright, let's get out of here. Call him Crispy. There you go. See, that's what happens when you run them over. Absolutely nothing. It's an E for everyone game. Got to keep that rating. Are the animals a new thing? No. No, animals have been around for a while. They are always adding new animals though. We're getting goats and water buffaloes in the new game, and baby animals too. There hasn't really been baby animals at all. Give the vertical stream a view and a like. Nice one, thank you, Heath. Right, so let's go. Looks like the combine is full again, are they? Crikey. Not going to get into doing any Lego building at this rate. It is E, but it's also a sim. I know, right? Dulcet tones will be putting you to sleep tonight. Had a bad night's sleep last night, so we're nodding off. Happy to help, mate. I don't know, I'll take it as a compliment. You're not saying I'm boring, you're just saying my voice helps you sleep. You're fighting with XL. Who's winning? I'd back XL in a fight. I mean, I've met you. You're tall, but I don't know how much of a punch you'd pack. Whereas XL, you throw out a complicated equation, it'll come back swinging. Man, I watched a video on Flight Sim today. Man, that new version's looking amazing. I had considered upgrading my graphics card before 25 comes out. Well, I was actually also considered buying a new PC before then. But I'm on the fence. I reckon I might wait now and wait till the 50 series come out to try and maximize the graphics on Flight Sim because it just looks incredible. Normally go to... Wow, he didn't put one of those out this week, Bo. I can understand why that'd put you to sleep, though. He's boring, that guy. Don't know how he's got 90,000 subs. Maybe that's why everyone falls asleep at the start of his video, so he gets really good watch numbers. That'd be a good tactic, eh? Your video's so good it put me to sleep and I ended up watching the whole thing, start to finish. Right, so let's figure this out. Now, just to clarify, everyone knows I'm joking, and we love the Farm Sim guy. Oh, you're months behind, so you have to watch each one. You have to watch them each 5 times because you fall asleep. Nice. Your bet is still on Giants adding something to sheep if it's not Merino I hope it's be sharing. Yeah, don't know. I really don't think it's as big a deal for others in the world as, you know, it is for maybe us. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to go around the other way for this. It's not quite in the way. So here's my tactic. Park the field bin over the feed trigger, full of wheat, and then all I have to do is come in and hook up to it, and it should deposit. If I can get it in the right spot. Right, that's there. Now if we go and grab this and dump into it. How's our spreader going? Can we see him over there anywhere? No. He hasn't finished yet, has he? Because he's still got, I can still see he's got a headland pass. Oh, there he is, straight down in the gap. Tip of our nose. Flight sim killed your PC, did it? What, replace PUBG with some flight sim, you reckon? What do you think? Flight sim with the side panels and joysticks. Well, that's what I figured. I mean, I've got all the joysticks and everything. I was like, that could actually work out quite well. Right. See if we can get this to work. Try and get my angle right. Oh, there we go. So technically, yeah, it shouldn't dump in at the moment, but hopefully when I go and hook up to it with the tractor, it will dump. That'll be our test. Sharing would be cool. I just like the way the seasons in 19 did sharing, where it just produced wool in spring and autumn, or was it just spring? Might have just been spring. But that produced the equivalent of a year's worth of wool in spring, so every, in spring. So every spring you got, you know, a good dollop of wool, and that was kind of a steady income at that time of year. I thought that was kind of cool. A band did that on Spotify, released a sleeping album. It was 10 songs of silence, got all their fans to listen to it at night for royalties. Spotify soon got it on. 4 cents, and 0.04 cents a play, they would have to be lucky to make $10. Minecraft has, yeah. Yeah, it's a good way to look at it, isn't it? Alright, dump that sucker. Just gonna see what happens now if I hook up to this. Is it going to drop me? Oh, crikey. Here we go. Magic. Now whenever I want to do that, I just need to go over and do that. Right, next job. So that's going well, that's going well. Our spreader's going to be finished in a second, so let's go and take him off his job. In fact, I reckon we've just about finished. There's a patch up in there that he might put some on. If we go to precision farming and check out our pH, yeah, that's done, isn't it? It's not going to do any more. There's just the smallest spot up there. It's not even worth doing it. I am going to stop him because it won't put any more on. Right. Job done. Do FSG and Mr. CLP have the same accent? I mean, they're both English, if that counts. They made about 20k. That's impressive. Oh no, because Bo he's got a band, The Wireless. You go and check them out on Spotify. You want to listen to some music? I've used some of his on, it was the Traveller's Tale. It was the intro music on the Traveller's Tale. There for a while. And there's one other track, he did the music as well for my Christmas song last year, so here you go. Go and check out The Wireless on Spotify. Sits on our playlist in the office, so always contributing. Right, let's go and hook this up to the baler next. You can go and start doing some straw. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Things they could do with the animals are endless. Yeah, yards, drench vaccine. There's so much. There really is a lot they could do. I agree. Seasons in 19 was just better in every single way than 22. Yep, definitely was. Definitely was. Right. Spring, summer, yeah. Hey, Popeye, how you doing? Watching the cricket. How's it going? I saw we started out alright. Dr. Fish, how you doing as well? Welcome. Right, can I want to do cancel back. I thought I'd be able to copy the course. Do I have to be in the combine? Right. Now can I do it? Back to here. Right, copy course. No, did I copy course? Oh, because I cleared it. Did a press in the eyes. Right, let's go and find where this one's meant to start. That'll be this row here. If I'm not mistaken, so I'm deliberately doing the middle rather than the headlands. So if we go to nearest waypoint. Perfect. Alright. So that's all under control. Combine is what, close to full? Close to full. Let's grab the truck and go down and empty that. And then we'll get the planter out. And then we should just about be able to start doing some Lego building. Goodness. Should have had a meat production like Hofberg and drop you off anyway. Yeah, I think that a lot of people say that that goes against the E for Everyone rating with slaughter of animals. So I don't think that's ever going to happen, unfortunately. And in fact, I think sort of Chucky confirmed much the same when he had an early on interview with Corn Hub Randy. Back just prior to FarmCon. Yeah, welcome, man. No worries. They all sound the same. Hard at work or hardly working, doing well. I'm doing good, mate. Doing good, thank you. Everyone keeping busy, that's for sure. Keeping busy tonight. That's good, that's what it's all about, right? I'll get this finished off. Should be able to leave them to finish the rest of this off actually without us interfering now. Should be good. You got your promotion board on Friday. Ooh, good luck with that. Hope that goes well. What's that for another line on the shoulder, is it? It's 187 for 5 in the third session. That's not bad. Right. Next job. We are going to grab the John Deere, take that weight off the back, and we're going to go hook this up to the seeder and go and start planting. Now, what are we going to plant is the million-dollar question. Rye, sorghum, and chickpeas in the bins. I don't just want to keep doing chickpeas because it feels a bit cheaty to me. We're pretty close to full on fertilizer and seed, so I'm not even going to bother filling up this one. We're just going to go and send it. Can't show kids where their food comes from. Yeah. Yeah. Don't need that, it's on the supermarket. Alright, let's fire this sucker off. So, what do you reckon? What do you think? Lentils, wheat, barley, oats, canola. We've got soybeans growing at the moment, haven't we? Got soybeans in that field? So they're just about ready. Such a short cycle crop. Canola's a long crop too. what month we're in actually? That's a good question. What month we're in at the moment? November. So if I was to do soybeans now, when's the best price for soybeans? It's not going to tell me on that screen. It's going to tell me on this screen. Best price for soybeans is June, so December, January, February, March. So if I did them, we'd almost be, yeah, let's do some soybeans, because we'll just about be able to do them and then sell them. That's my plan. There we go. Right, let's get this course up and going. Sunflowers. I need to get that sunflower header mark. That's my problem with that one. Right. 15, oops. 0.3, that gave me a little bit of an overlap. 2 headlands. 3, start work on the headlands. Right, generate a course for that. That all looks good. Happy days, no issues. Let's go and start that first waypoint. Boom. And I double check here. Yep, 3 lines of soybeans. Perfect. Right, well let's go and jump up in here, and I'm going to start building some Lego finally. Yes! Corn. I haven't got a corn header. That's my problem. That's my problem. Love orchards to be added. Some good orchards would be impressive, actually. There's been some cool mods been done with orchards and things like that, though, right? Well, I reckon it has. No lines for you. Should be right with it, though. You wrote the bar, right? Well, there you go. Just started pouring down, is it now? Don't think so. Can't hear it. So that CD setup could do with the interchamberlain. It could, TJ, it could. Hey James, tuning in on the vertical stream. Welcome along, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing well. Right, let's have a look. Big Lego. Everything looks good. So I did, before the stream started, did get a few bits and pieces kind of sorted out, ready to go for the first little bits of instructions. So we're into making the plough that goes on the back, which is exciting. It'd be good to get this all up and running. Because of course, once this is finished, I can start doing the start on the telehandler. That's the next set we've got to build. So it's kind of never ending, right? So if you're tuning in on the vertical stream and you wonder what I'm talking about, you can't see it. But if you go and look on the other stream, on the regular stream, which is linked in the pinned comments, we are building some Lego. This is tricky, isn't it? So this is one of those tricky ones. So put that in, kind of got to hold pieces in the right place. Alright, so push that through there first. What are we, 78% full? It should be able to get around this, right? Oops, too far. Now I've got to try and get this tiny piece into here. It's never easy. I think we've done it. First time? Yeah, first time. That's good. There we go. Right, does that go right through? Yeah, it does. Happy days. Same again on the other side. Oops. Put through there first. confusing me. Yeah. Like that. Back it off. Push that right through. There we go. That looked right. Looks pretty right to me. And then we've got 2 of these gears to go on the back of this side. Put it all upside down and try and get it to line up a little bit. Okay. Excellent. A universal joint. Where am I going to find one of those? There she be. Alright, how are we going? 94% full. We're not going to make it. I thought we were going to make it the rest of the way, but it doesn't look like we're going to. Nope. We are not going to. Let's go and find the truck. We'll cheat our way over. Have a look. Is this the same set you're building from last week? Yeah, this is the like cultivator which goes on the back. So once we've done this, it's literally just the goodness, words are escaping me. Yeah, just the cultivator that goes on the back to do. So I've got the tractor sitting just here all done. That will be us finished. Looks like the planter's gone around the field once too, just looking over there in the background. Yep, motoring through that. Right. In fact, there you go. If you're only just joining, didn't see it last week, there's the tractor. All done, all finished. Got all the countdown sets yet. I only got the forage harvester from the countdown sets. I wasn't. It was quite a reluctant acquisition, but then I got it all the same. So that on there first, that on that way next, then that goes over it. Okay. I think this is going to be a very samey repeaty set because it's just building a plough with lots of shanks or whatever it is on it, so let's just wait and see. Two, one, and one of those. One of those. Sun has about 4 of each different. Seems to have spread them across 9 different rooms. Whoops. Yeah, that was the one I kind of allowed myself to buy. Right, let's just take this on. Go and empty it, and then we'll park it up here next to the soybeans because that is where they are. In fact, we do that. I'm just going to race around and pick up some of these pieces around the edge of the field. See how much we can get out of it. 7,523. What do we get? Another 100? We get 7,623. Don't know how many places there are I have to go. Oh, back against the fence there, do that. A little bit up there. Right. Now, how many bales we got? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost 11 bales already. Well, definitely 11. There's one hanging out the back there. Hardly worth it, was it? We got 30 bushel, 30 litres. Definitely not worth that effort. Oh well, we've done it now. Thank you, DK. Smash the like button. Indeed, if you haven't dropped a thumbs up already, appreciate it if you do. Help support the channel. Encourage more people to do it, which is good. Get to our obligatory 50 likes on the live stream. Be awesome. You're tempted to go back into your RC and get a few of the excavators and trucks. Pretty cool to watch them going with, and I remember how expensive they are. Have a look at so the place I get this Lego from, Dakota, they do RC excavation equipment too, which I imagine, based on the value of these build sets that I've been getting, probably quite affordable. I haven't looked into them in detail, but or to compare them to other ones. But I love watching some of the YouTube videos of them when they go to expos and have them all set up and running it. It looks very cool. Floyd keeps trying to get us to buy him the Lego Titanic set. He was saying the other day he's hooked on Titanic. How did he get onto that, Bo? Did you watch the movie, or did he learn about it at school, or what was the story with that? Seems like an interesting thing to get fascinated with. Oh, you went and had a look at all those. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff in it, eh? Very cool. Right. Back that off there. As I said, that can go and park there. Right. Actually, we'll get this out of the field so it's not in the way. And then I think we'll go and ride along with the seeder for a little bit. So we've got the seeder and baler running. There's actually nothing we can do. We could actually take over for one of those, but there's no point if we're using some course play. Get some work done. Build some Lego at the same time, right? Right, there we go. Now what are we down to? 39% seed. We might have to fill up before we finish. We have to keep an eye on that. Right. What do we get up to? So I've done that, didn't I? I did all that. Right, into here. Right, it's a red one at the top. Putting these both together, and black goes down 2 holes. Perfect. Okay, found some Bob. Went to the National Playing Champs yesterday. Great day out, especially as we're having an Indian summer. Nice one. Sounds like a little bit of fun, doesn't it? Some nice straight furrows was there. Those some of those guys are impressive, right? Like just laser straight. You couldn't fault them. But they put such, like, I've watched some news stories and that when they have it here. So I think there's quite a few Kiwis do very well in it. and they always talk about like the effort that goes into them and the accuracy and commitment to getting these perfect lines. Very impressive. Did I? Oh, look at that big miss up there. I forgot to actually clip those onto where they're meant to go. Alright, so we've got a flag we're meant to put on this one. Do that another day. I don't think I meant to push that right through. There we go, get that at least part way in. Right, next, 1 and 1. It goes that way, that one goes through like so. And then we are... Where am I on this? Probably lost, that's where I am. Piece goes through there. And then into there, I think. This must be the back or the front. I'm not sure now. It hasn't clipped right through to the second one, has it? Come on. There we go. Get up. Let's have a look at where these... Does it show a photo of what we're doing? No, it doesn't. Pops Gaming, hey man, how you doing? Good to see you. Tuning on the vertical stream there, as is Bug-Ass. Welcome along. Hello from Indonesia. Well, hello from New Zealand. Nice to have you here. Not sure what hooked him on you first to watch the film, so he may have found a YouTube clip on it. Did a school report on it earlier this year that he got a certificate for. Nice. Been fixated on it for a while. Oh, good on him. Good to have something, right? Next thing he'll be asking to go for a dive to it or something. Dad, can we go see the Titanic? Not this week, son. Weather forecast isn't very good. We better get... We'll give it a miss. I see the ski field was open on the mountain today, the Maunga. Can I show you a pic of what it ends up as? I can. Let me see if this will work for you. I need to go up to here. And if I go to there you go. You can see those little flags are right on the back, but that's the Xerion on the front, and we've got the sort of split plough, so you can actually see the bits we're working on at the moment, where they go. You have a question, Pops Gaming? Go ahead, fire away. I'll do my best to answer it, but I'm not making any promises. Goes around that way. Already asked if you can go see it. He's got to be friends with Jeff Bezos or something. In fact, imagine if you could... Here's a challenge for you, Bo. Because James Cameron lives in New Zealand now, right? Spends a lot of time down in the Wairarapa. It's only about a 4-hour drive from home, and you could go and see someone who's actually been to it. That would be frickin' amazing if you somehow could reach out to him and say you've got a son who's fascinated by the Titanic. He could tell some stories. Love to stay and watch more Lego, but it's after 3. I'm pretty tired. I'll have to watch the rest later. There's a Rocket Lab launch coming up, as you probably know. Thank you, Mrs. Prof. Pleasure having you here. Yes, that is at 11 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to be in a meeting, so I'm going to miss that one, unfortunately. But yeah, go Rocket Lab. Go Rocket Lab. Lots of dramas happening with the Starship at the moment too, isn't it? It's interesting. Follow along with that. He said, she said, their fault, not our fault. Carry on. So, watch this space with that. I think it's gonna be interesting. But anyhow, take care. Rest well. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. And we'll catch you next time. Right. What is that piece? Is that? Oh, dude, this is dark grey. One of these. So, let's work this one backwards. That goes through the middle, and then I'm assuming it goes on the very end one. And that one goes through that one. And this one goes through the one next to it. Oh, but the other way around. And then this one goes right through there, and that leaves us 3 holes between there and there, which is way more than I've got here. How does that work? Is that if I haven't used the right length on the back? That's why. 15 it was. It even said the number. And I could have compared it on the instructions. Rookie. That's a rookie error if ever I've made one. Alright, let's have a look again. All those pieces. And we will check again. 5 holes. 2, 4, 5. That's better. Pops Gaming. I don't have any, and you don't have a PC or PlayStation, but I love Farm Sim, so I watch like 5 to 6 hours of Farm Sim gameplay, so I can count that I have 5 to 6 hours of gameplay every day. That's impressive. Wow. Very committed Pops Gaming. Well, there you go. Isn't it great? I mean, now it's awesome to be able to bring content to people who might not be able to experience the game themselves, but like it. So glad to have you here. Thank you for joining in. Hope you're enjoying the content. Plenty more where that comes from. Right, that bit. Probably won't get past the gate. It's only about 3 kilometers, isn't it? Take a bag lunch and you're good to go, isn't it? Like, I thought it was more like, I don't know how far it is, to be honest. How are we doing for seed? 18%. Alright, fingers crossed we're going to make it through. What's happening here? So that goes through that end. Connects onto there. Clips onto that. I don't want to push it out the other side. Then this goes on that side. That's right, yeah? Oh, but it's... yes, that's right. Yep. Right, and then we must be building the other side of it. I've got to jump in a meeting very soon. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks, Ben. Good to see you, mate. Pleased you were able to join in today. Nice to see you. Hopefully we'll catch you coordinate a multiplayer session on the weekend you can make it to. That'd be good. That'd be good. Wasn't the sole reason for the movie to gather funds to send us up to the wreck. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. It's a good way to make money doing it though, isn't it? Gosh, that's dark on the screen. Just looking at the camera. Right. SpaceX complains about the FAA but doesn't tell everyone the whole story in their rant. Yeah. Yep. You can see it from both sides, but it is an interesting thing about, you know, you'd love to be able to see more progress, right? I mean, I know, I feel the same sometimes being in the building industry about how long it takes for some things to, and the regulations and red tape and how I can get it takes longer to get consents than it does to build projects. You know, it took us 18 months to get a consent to build something and then they built it in 4. Like, it is, yeah, regulation is killing the country, killing so much innovation and progress, unfortunately. So hopefully that can get fixed here endeth my rant. Okay, let's have a look. So this one goes and clips onto that. Right. And then this goes and clips. Oh yeah, so put that underneath there, and those two clip together. But why is that spaced out so much? Oh, because that hasn't clipped in properly. There we go. And that one's that one that is going to be tricky. There it is. Alright. Oh, and those were meant to go in bits. Oh, I missed that. Those two go. Oh, this is going to be a bit difficult. Once again, I'm doing things I shouldn't do. Ways that are going to wreck something. This is what I keep on saying about these sets. They don't do the sequencing of the build too well sometimes. Like they come up with the concept and then pull it apart and go, right, that's how we'll make it. But it doesn't actually work how it should. Right, there we go. That's worked out okay there, hasn't it? I think so. So just short of 4,000 meters below the surface. Yeah, definitely been, hopefully 3.8. So James Cameron isn't one of your channel subscribers then, Args. Not that I know of, Bo. He's just about a neighbour of the family farm down in the wider Rapper though. Building industry is real slow at the moment. Depends what part of it you're in, Ollie. I hear that and then I hear others that say it's not. Grab a snorkel and go for a Popeye. In fact, Popeye'd have some connections in the... You're in the Navy, Popeye. What? We must have a secret submersible that Bo could borrow for a weekend. Like a Make-A-Wish type thing. What do you reckon? I'm just looking. Have I already done something like this on the other side? No, I haven't. Okay. Right, 8% seed. Are we going to finish the field? I think we will. I think we're going to get this all done with the seed we've got. Right, so that. Trying to figure out where this goes. It goes through underneath there. One clips into there. Ah, I see. I see, said the blind man. Got it. Which means, when I come to do the other one, I know exactly where it needs to go. Same place on the other side. Right, it's a long one again, 15. Let's check that against that. Yes, that's it. Then one more of those. I gotta say, I'm feeling optimistic. What's the time? 20 past 10. I'm feeling optimistic that we're gonna get this done tonight. Feeling optimistic. So, oh, that must be. Must stay spaced out a little bit. No, because I didn't put the piece on properly. Ah. Slow down, Argsy. Slow down. This bit goes on first. Now if I put this bit on, we'll be right. Yeah, there we go. Deepest you've been is in Mariana's Trench, even then I only made it about 2.5 meters before I ran out of breath. Can neither confirm nor deny. Farm Sim the movie, yeah, it sounds like a good one. Always good to have a rant. It is, isn't it, yeah. Probably already asked, but what part of the Wairarapa is the farm in? It is in, it's between Carterton and the Rimahanga River. So, east of Carterton. Dramatic weather change here on Crete now. Thunder and rain, not vacation weather. Perfect farm some YouTube watching weather though, isn't it? Look at our seed, we're down to 33. Oh, that's so close. So close. That'd be worth a watch. Got something funny to tell you. Go away. Go on, share. What is it? Share away. Share away. Oh goodness, that's terrible, Argsy. Right. Let's see. Let's just go and finish off. See if I can get these pieces finished. Do you reckon we're going to have enough seed? I'll do what I can. When we run out, and we'll just have a few patches in the field, I think, rather than mucking around with trying to redo a whole lot. You never know, we might just about be perfect. It's done. Farmer copted an Argsy and dumped his tractor in the river on Saturday. Did he? On their challenge server? Oh, that's classic. I hope someone called him out on it. I'll drop him a message afterwards. Tell him imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. You did. Why Paul flows through in your family. Oh, nice. Argsy. Hey, Hanson, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. It was funny. It was funny when I did it, so I can imagine. Look at that wool just got sitting there. Let's get that down as my object store. Right, what do we got? We've got 4 corners to finish. We've got 24 litres. 24 litres of seed. Can we do it? Yos would have, yeah. Yos would have. Right. Ooh. I only use 1 litre doing that, but it should be easy. Then, once we've done this, we'll go and sit in the baler for a bit, I think. We've got much else to do. Ruben, tuning in on the vertical stream, welcome along. Mind asking what map this is? This is called Aussie No Man's by Aussie Modding Corp. There's a link to in the description. I can't remember if I put the link in the description on the vertical stream, but I also have a standard stream running at the moment, which there's a link to in the pinned comments. Or the pinned comment, so I know there's definitely a link to the map, but you'll find it on King Mods anyhow. Aussie No Man's, it's a 16x map, so 8 kilometers by 8 kilometers. It is a very big map, and you can do whatever you want on it, which is pretty cool. You almost feel guilty. No, you don't, Bo. Don't lie. That's good, right? Good fun. Right, there we go. Done. 20 litres left. Perfection is what I will call that. You can call it whatever you like, but I'm going to call it perfection. Right, field planted. Look at that. Soybeans in there. That's balers. Oh, we've got to do the headlands, I suppose, yet, but making good progress. Hey, no worries, Ruben. Happy to help. 222 for 5. Ooh, get some more wickets, right? Off to bed, just started raining again. Yeah, well, I haven't heard anything, but then I do have headphones in, so. Give him some water wings at Llama. Oh no. Trying to read chat, not paying attention. we're okay though. We're okay. Oh, there's still a little bit to go in there, isn't there? Alright. Right, let's leave that there. Let's go and find this sucker. And ride along here for a bit while we do a bit more Lego. Let's go. Right. I've done that, haven't I? That was that bit we just put on the side of there. Right. Let's move on to that. I can tell just by the pieces I'm starting to get left that this is going to become quite repetitive soon. What's that? Move that on there. Yeah, Scott, good to see you, mate. Take care. Have a good one. We'll catch you again soon, eh? Gonna go in the rain, so bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your holiday, buddy. Thanks for stopping in while you're out and enjoying yourself. Much appreciated. One, two. 1, 2, and 1. Virtual farm, I thought it was funny. I think it's funny. It is funny. We've all been there, right? Who hasn't parked their tractor somewhere they're not meant to in Farm Sim? I mean, you're not really a Farm Sim player till you've done that, right? That's the way I look at it. It's like it's a rite of passage. Right. Ooh. Next piece, one of those on the top. I kind of feel like this is just going to suddenly sprout. Oh, it's got wheels coming. That's exciting. 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, this must be the hitch. Makes sense, right? It's at the front. Just at your end, but there's a bit of a glitch in the audio skipping. My voice or the game audio? Might be the way I'm talking, because when I turn away from the camera, it's a bit of a balancing act. Alright, time for some wheels. No issue for you watching on your phone. Well, maybe it is you, Amon. What's going on with the Polygyny server? No? No? What do you mean what's going on with it? Is there an issue? Is it not live? Is it not up or something? Yeah. I don't know. Don't know. No glitch for you. All good. Say it's suspend. Yeah. Not sure. It looks alright. I'll have to have a look afterwards. Can't think of any reason why I did say that though. Alright, I think looking at what we've just done, I reckon we're just about to start doing one side of the cultivator. I'll start to look at some of these pieces as well. Right, so let's stab those two in there. Remind me at the end of the stream and I'll have a look. I can't remember whether that's one I've got or whether it's one of Chinook's ones. Whether it's on my account or not. 1, 2. Cheers, Bo. Drop a thumbs up, hit the like. Whatever it is, I'm pleased you're here. Where's that go? In the top. In the top. In the top. In the top. One space is down at 1. Yeah, so I wonder if that's... I'll have a look. Disconnect and reconnect, all good. Ah, there we go, sorted. Nice one, Emma. Nice one. Yeah, let me know. Remind me at the end of the stream. Where does that connect to those ones? Can't actually. Oh yeah, there we go. It does have a gap. Okay. Yeah, definitely look at those. That's some shanks. Some shanks, baby. Shanks for the memories. Alright, it's time to start rinsing and repeating, I imagine. So that goes, I'm sure I can put them on the right way, that goes that way. Does that count as another view? I don't think it does, otherwise everyone would just disconnect and reconnect. It's view by account, I think. I don't know, there's so much about YouTube I still don't get my head around. How it all works and things. It's a complicated sucker. Did I use the wrong link then? No, that's the right link. Ah, I didn't put a spacer on. There needs to be a spacer on there. Too much time just building and not actually studying the instructions properly. Okie dokie. It's on that one. Yep. That connects into that one. Here we go. It's a shank. Now, no doubt, we'll probably build another one of those. If I was a betting man. Ooh, that's tight. Here we go. 13. Oh, starting again, do we? Two of those. Which hole are they? That's the fourth vacant ones. And 2 and then 1. And then that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the front. Ooh. 5, that's it. It's our 9, is it? Yes, it's the 9. Which way around do we do this? That way. Lego must be anything that males will actually read the instructions, let alone follow them. It's funny because I think I've built enough Lego sets. I tend to not so much ignore them, Jason, but I tend to like just look and can kind of see what needs to be done and just do it instead of actually getting all the pieces out and ready to do the right thing. It's a little bit cheaty. What's that? Is that us finished? Right. Oops. So, we've got a headland to do now. Don't know how many bales we've made. A few. Stop. First waypoint. Yeah, we weren't meant to do that, but anyhow. There we go. Right. Hide that down. And the thermostat. Now where did I get to up here? How are you, Jason? You good, mate? You'll be pleased. Well, I'm happy to report I had a brand new S120 delivered last week. And Mrs. Argsy got to use it before I did. I've ridden it around the driveway, put it in the garage, and that's about it. She's had all the fun mowing the lawns with it. Right, back around like that. Yep. There we go. That and that. Alright. Oh, what are we doing now? Wheels. More wheels. Still looking at the collection of pieces I still have sitting here, thinking there must be lots more still to do. There's some yellow like crumble wheels as well, so I've got to do those at some stage. Packer wheels, or whatever you might want to call them. There you go, more rubber. That'd be nice, as long as you're happy with your mowing the lawns. Might as never. Yeah, like I do them most of the time. It was just I was away a weekend and they needed to be done because they're incredibly long, which is kind of why we didn't just jump in and get the John Deere. It was a good price and good deal on it, but it was kind of just the best available at the time. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so those actually pull. I thought they'd pull through like shark's tooth, but they must actually pull that way. That's the wing direction there. Okay. Different. Not quite what I was expecting, but anyhow. So yeah, so there's these kind of disc. I guess they'll be discs, won't they? And where does that go? In the back in here. Down off here, right. Okay, and then I must build these up. I would say that they're going to merge onto the one we've just put on. If I was going to guess what we had to do. You let Mrs. Bow use the right on one side to mud again as the lack of straight lines was triggering. That's probably what I struggle with the most. Not so much the lack of straight lines. But she gets frustrated because I always try and do things a little bit different. Oops. And she's like, why do you mow the lawns like that? It's because it's fun. That's weird, you don't get that window at the bottom for course play anymore. When I press delete I get a panel and the right side of the screen it contains the same setting and works the same. Probably download maybe the newer version. I'm not sure. I know there's been a recent update, as in the last couple of weeks or month or so, but yeah, I haven't played with the latest one yet. Oops, wrong side. Yeah, and that goes on the other side and finishes that off. And is that one side? Oops, is that one side all finished? Oh, it even spins. Nice. We must have a brace or something to put on the top, do we? One of those. Oops. I just threw a piece. I didn't mean to throw a piece. The piece I need to. That piece is going to roll away. Oops. I'm bumping my mouse and changing views and everything's getting messy. I have to go to GitHub for the latest version. I think you do, yeah. It definitely hasn't been an updated release on... definitely hasn't been an updated release on the mod hub at this stage. Alright, so that goes and sits in there. This just must be decoration. It's not really doing anything, is it? Or just making it look like it's got a braced frame on that on it. Oh, I know Ollie's left, but it's definitely raining. I can hear the rain here now. Just started coming down. Alright, 1, 2. One, two. One of those. One of those. Don't roll away, please. One of those. One of those. And one of those. And I think that's everything. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's everything. Good. You prefer it? I'll take a screen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be interested to see. Don't know if there's different ways to configure it or not. I know you can even move it. You can move it around on your screen too if you want to, but whether that's what you're seeing, maybe. Alright, that goes in like that, and then on the other side we are doing. What are we doing over here? Straight lines are boring. Hey, Cher. Tuning in on the vertical stream, much appreciated. Right, and that goes in on there. So that's one side done now, is it? Yeah, because we're going to get a job to connect them here, I think, because suddenly we're jumping back onto this piece. So why didn't we get asked to put both of these in before? Like, why do it now? I suppose it keeps it fresh in your mind, maybe? You're like, oh, I know where those two bits are because I just put them in. Okay. That clips onto there. That goes in. Oh, this must. Yeah, so that goes in there, and then this pushes down into here somewhere. Yep. Change the order around. We do that and see if we clip this in first. These have a very open. Here we go. Oh, I need this out. That's why. Oops. I'll extend that out. It's going to make it easier. Here we go. And then I need to clip it all in at the back, which is this piece through here. Here we go. Done. One side down. Woohoo! Not a bad size, is it? Floyd mows your lawns now. I haven't had to do them yourself for a long time. I know he's a big fan of your lawns, isn't he? Told me about that before. Okay. Right, so what have we got here? I've got a wheel gun through the back. Alright, so that's that side made. We've just got the other side to do. Last hurrah. And I need to remember I threw some pieces away. A piece away before and I need to go get it. Dog mode yours for a bit, then you put a fence up. That'll fix it. Alright, I thought we were going to sort of race the baler. I wondered if we would have got this finished before the baler got the other way, the whole way around the field, but alas, it is not the case. I think he's got us. He got us beat. Not by much. Not by much. Right, one in. There's 4 between there. Yep, that's us done. Wow, down to all the last little bits and pieces. What do we need to do? Put that on there. Funniest thing was when you decided to mow the large grass field. Oh, and then go, yeah. He got it done though, didn't he? He persevered. He persevered and got it done. Remind you of the Lego product name again. Some of you boys here spotted it in the video and like the look of it. Exclamation mark build, Amon, but Decada. Decada, but yeah, exclamation mark build will get you the proper link. Silly way to do this. Yeah, put that piece out. Here we go. Fixed it that way. afternoon. Yep, but he's stuck at it. Got it done. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Merge those two containers. In fact, let's merge them all. I've got like half a dozen big pieces just sitting over here. I need to go, not quite yet, but I'll have to go and pick that piece up that I dropped too. Oh, we're going to be in trouble. Hey, Steel, how you doing? Good to see you. Getting smacked around it too. See, this is New Zealand's problem, right? They get into a strongish position and then they, I don't know, do they tire? Does the pitch go flat? I mean, I know it's the subcontinent, but they haven't played much cricket lately, but it's just, they lack that killer instinct. It's been a trait of New Zealand cricket, mainly cricket, but some sports for a long time. Like, they just do all the hard work and then they fall over at the very last hurdle. Autism, the superpower, allows you to focus on dumb things for a long time. It certainly is his superpower, right? Oops. What do we need to do? That goes on the front. Okay. One more blade on the back. Shank, whatever you want to call it. I suppose it's a shank, isn't it? Better put one of those up there first. $2,268 pounds, whatever you want to call it, to pay our workers. Done a good job though. Alright. They keep the farm they keep the farm ticking over so I can build Lego and spend money on buying more sets. Right. Oops. There we go. It's done. It's a bit tall poppy syndrome. Is it tall poppy syndrome? It just seems to be a trade. I'm not, I'd never be able to get out there and play international cricket or anything like that and whatnot, but it feels like it seems to be a trait that they're developing. I'd rather they didn't do it. I'd rather it wasn't a trait. I'd rather it was something that didn't happen, but it just seems to be something that happens. Sorry if it feels like it's tall poppy, but I mean, I couldn't do any better. How much more have we got to do? Ooh, I don't think we're quite gonna get this done. It's gonna be tight though. There's lots of pieces left. There must be some more things I haven't done. That's all I can think of. Oh, just had a little YouTube drop there. Haven't had one of those for a wee while. We back. Oh, we do amazing on the world stage for a small country. I'm definitely not sort of dragging that side of things down. Like, by population, yeah, 100%, we do amazing. Particularly when you start talking about those, like the Asian countries, like, you know, when you think about the population and the people they have to call on, but I guess at the end of the day, you just have to, oops, that's not the wrong piece in there. You just have to have 10 people that are better than the other people, or 11 people that are better than the other 11 people, right? How am I going to fix this? Because I wasn't concentrating, and I've now put the wrong piece in there. Let's see if I can squeeze that out. Ooh. There we go. Crisis averted. Normal service has resumed. India's a pretty unique, yeah, we're in Sri Lanka at the moment, but India definitely is a unique place too. There's its own challenges. I mean, you know, obviously you get the, oh no, I've put those two around the wrong way as well. You get the Indian nations and that come to New Zealand and Australia and, you know, green wickets and those kind of things, and they struggle here too, so. Lots of different factors to consider. And hey, for all I know, I'm not watching it. The guys batting could be playing the innings of their life. Right, I need to pick up that piece I dropped. Cheers, Bender. Catch you later, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Go into lurk mode. Right. I should be paying more attention because I'm going to do my usual trick of pulling parts out and just putting them where I think they're meant to be. And not actually getting them in the right spot. So I just about did that then. Let's see how we go there. Just all of those, yes. Got all those done. Glad you've made so many new friends through the community share. Oh, absolutely. You know, that's always been, you know, having been to FarmCon twice now, that is actually the highlight. Isn't so much learning, you know, obviously learning about the game and what's changing and what's coming, and that's a cool thing too, but it's actually getting to hang out with so many awesome people, like, you know, I got the chance to meet Mark Haythornthwaite and Jan R and Kartek and that this time around. Scroft. I meet what's his name? McGill, one of the moderators for Giants, and that, you know, all the way from Uruguay, and that's, yeah, it's cool. It really is a highlight for me, getting those opportunities. Lucky Mrs. Argsy lets me do them. Consider myself very fortunate. Alright. Oh, we're so close. Tractor looks to have stopped. Yep. What am I missing? 2 in there. Tractor does appear to have stopped. So, I'm so close to getting this finished though, and I don't want to stop. We're on the last little bits. Assuming I've done everything properly. Let's have a look. Here we go. So this goes in here. So this is it. We're putting the last 2 bits in before we clip it in. We hook it up together. 2 become 1. Mating. Mating time. Get it at about the same length. And this comes in here. A hook. Oh no, let's put those two, that bit in first. That's what we found easier last time. Forehand though, let's straighten that up. Get in there, go on. Alright, there we go. It's in there. Put those pieces there. That needs to twist around so I can do that. That's all that done. So it's to go down here now. Then last will be this through the back. That through there, and then last but not least, so that piece on there. And I think that's all done. So I think if I turn this by hand, oh, that one lowers the, is that going to lower the wheels down? Ah, so the wheels go down and this comes up. They don't do it at the same time. I might have to, those wheels aren't going down very fast, are they? Oh yeah, are they going to get down? They're not down far enough. Oh, no. I know I need to wind that one out a little bit, do I? That's going to be annoying. But last job is, look at the extra pieces I've still, look at the pieces I've still got in there. I hope they're all spare. Well, let's have a look here. So this should go in. I've got a toe ball thing in there. Where does that clip into? Ah, there's one more piece. This piece here. That piece is meant to be in there. How am I meant to do that? Was that meant to be in there right from the start? Look at that, one piece I missed completely, and it's meant to be in there right from the start. That's right, I can fix that. He says, hoping it doesn't all fall apart at the last second. That goes, which one lies that down? Yeah, I've got it the wrong way. I've got to turn 90 degrees now. Close, so close. Put that back off. Isn't it annoying the last little piece is always the hardest? Normally because you don't pay attention and you did it wrong, but we'll get there. Alright, that piece. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm pulling bits apart. Hello from Poland. Hello, Fan Motor Zaiki. Hello, welcome along. Right, there we go. Now that goes there, and then this bit goes and sits up on top of there. That's just going to drop through. Ah, did I do it around the wrong way? I did too, didn't I? Bet you. This is a bit of a disaster, isn't it? Yeah, I did it around the wrong way. Yeah. Ah, humbug. Which makes more sense, because then I didn't actually have to worry about getting it up the right way, because it would have all held in there. But there we go. Right, how's that now? I wonder if when I lift the hitch up, probably lifts those wheels up enough that it doesn't drag. It's going to be my guess. There we go. Done! It's finished! It's finished, hey Chinook! G-Portal was in a mood, was it? It's all done. I want to try and show you this. I'm going to try something which I haven't got working for a while. Did I not have it on here anymore? I don't either. Bother. I had an app on my phone where I could make this a wireless camera. So, let's see how we're going to do this. We'll start off this way. Right. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Oh! Let's pick it up. So, there it is. All finished. Got the tractor on the front, this is on the back. You can see the hitch there for it. So, I think if we go back to here. So I think now, if I twist this, this is going to lift the wheels, put the wings down and lifts the wheels up at the same time. In real life it goes just as slow. But I think if I could probably adjust the winder here, because it probably gets to a point where the wings haven't quite gone down. And see, it's all, oh, it's not too far away from being correct, is it? And then I can lower this down on the back here. And now we're cultivating. Those aren't actually on the ground. That up just a touch. Here we go. You can see that one's going around. Oops. There we go. It's done. I think there's probably a little bit of fine tuning in these. I'll just have to figure out the best way to do it. Possibly. Oh, these ones are actually easy to do. So I can do that and wind that out as much as I want. So there we go. Now, almost on the ground. Wind that one out just a touch. Do I have a little Argsy figurine? I do actually. Still. Should we put one in? Which one do we do? Where's this one? No, where's this one up here? Who's not? There you go. Cowboy hat on. He's not quite the right scale. No, he's not quite going to fit in there. You can use your imagination. Use your imagination with that. There we go. That's done. We've finished the Xerion. So we've got the, you haven't seen it, you can turn that and it turns the wheels. The tracks do go around, they don't like the table. This one here raises and lowers the front weight, so if you can kind of see that, you can see the reflection as that front weight goes up and down. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So this is, yeah, all finished, which means we can start building the Claas telehandler now, which is awesome. So, here we go, what a way to finish. I'm going to go and park this up. See if we can eject that bale. There's a lot of bales to collect, so I think you know what we're going to be doing next time around. We'll be out here collecting bales. We'll try and get this field prepped. I might have a look. I might even see if we haven't got enough money to buy a bale chaser or anything. Probably got enough straw just here though to be able to make the last one more bale out of this. What do we need? Not a huge amount. Fair enough? Probably not. Not quite. Closer though. Anyhow, we'll go for a drive around later and see if we can find some more. There we go. Need a little FSG with a pressure washer. I've got him too. He just doesn't have a pressure washer. Oops. And he's doing a high dive off the, he's trying to be Jason Statham and doing a high dive off the shelf above my desk. Oh, funny. Right, well, there we are. So I'll go through, I've got a bag of stickers to put on, so I need to put all the stickers on here and get it all finished off with those. But yeah, there we go. Next time, I do think I'm going to try and start building the telehandler. Whether it's next week or not, we'll just wait and see. I'll give that some thought. Maybe we'll have a week off. If there's lots of bale loading, it might be a bit hard to do that. But I might also look, maybe it's time for an auto load trailer or something, just to try and make some of those tasks a little bit easier and a little bit quicker. But yeah, all done. Exciting. Thank you for sticking with me as we've built this one. It's been a blast. That crosses off that's our 4th Lego set we've finished on stream. So we've built 4th or 5th. Did we build the little bulldozer on stream? Definitely did we've done the Case 1455, we've done the Xerion, done the John Deere skidder and the John Deere forage harvester. So definitely those 4. I'd have to go back and see if we built the little bulldozer or not. Can't remember now. 278 for 5 at the end of the stream. There we go. What were they? So we put about 120 runs on for no wickets. While I've been doing this. Oh well, that's what it is, right? FSG with a pressure washer is very rare in nature. It certainly is. Right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Much appreciated. Great to have your support. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't pre-ordered FS25 and you're going to, and you're considering doing it, obviously got the partner link there through Giants. If I can get to silver partner, if I can get to 20,000 subs by the time 25 is released, I've got a plan for a big stream. Probably the week afterwards. I think that is about the only weekend leading into Christmas. I might be able to do it. So if it all works out, that would be awesome. Let's see what happens. Be great to have your support, but it's great to have your support regardless of whether you do that or not. So thank you for being here. Hopefully we'll have some fact sheets and possibly a blog post before the end of the week. Keep an eye out for those, see what Giants release. And I'll be streaming on Sunday morning from the multiplayer servers. No football practice for my kids this Sunday, so we can go for a little bit longer, which would be nice. No rushing off right at the end there. So we should be able to sort of drag it out for just a touch longer than normal, which would be fun. And yeah, maybe we'll play on 2 different servers. Maybe there's a big task that needs to be done on one of them, and many hands will make light work. So if you want to get involved, jump onto the Discord server, come along and join us. But yeah, for me, thank you all very much. Pleasure having you all here this evening. If you tuned in through the vertical stream as well, nice to have you here. And hope you've enjoyed it. Right, take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe, have fun, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.